Hey guys, it's Hugh. It's Hugh Hendry. At Hendry_Hugh, Hugh Hendry official. Find me on YouTube. Find me on Instagram. Just find me. I'm trying to dig deeper. I know you all want to talk about the banks and Credit Suisse, but why is it happening? Indeed, what is happening? My take is that it's not silent reflux, it's a silent depression, which is becoming less silent. And that silence, or the sound of the butterfly, is that these banks are looking at their customers. Their customers are confronted with prices which are like 15, 20% higher. But their business is not where they anticipated it being. And so their cash flow is not as great as they thought it would be. It's not as great as the communication with the bank. And so what the bank's finding, to its great horror, is that the corporate cash balances with their institution are in steady, or in the case of Silicon Valley, rather tumultuous decline. And it creates a funding difficulty for some of these banks. Some of these banks, they don't necessarily sit there with mountains of speculative securities that you can sell off to meet deficits, unintentional deficits. And what you do instead is these banks, they can put together, remember in 2004, 5, 6, 7, we could put together portfolios of illiquid mortgages from around the country of the United States. And together, they were desired by others, and people would give you collateral. You could swap that for treasuries, and with those treasuries, you could then get financing. With that financing, you would make more loans. When today's world, the banks are facing these unintended cash flow deficits emanating from their clients. Why? Because it's a depression. And how they're dealing with it? But they're packaging these illiquid loans, and they're trying to get treasuries so that they can get bridge financing. Except in the last few weeks, all the banks kind of went, oh, this is looking too risky. So look at oil. Oil's halved in price, halved from the top from the top take, from the invasion of Ukraine to presently. Oil price halved. What's going on? Are people driving less? What's happening?